This is Talk Local to Me from the Central Virginia Business Coalition. Local stories, local business, local impact.
I'm going, I like to jam to my songs.
1 week, I'm just going to jump in and start talking.
You should, yes. So anyway, welcome everyone to Talk Local to Me. I'm Heather Alto with the Central Virginia Business Coalition.
And I'm Mike Norfield with Visiting Angels of Lynchburg, America's Choice in Home Care.
So we have a couple of guests on today. The train's early. Look, It's here. It's ready to party already.
It's delivering.
I don't know if that means we'll have more than one or just one train. Maybe that'll be the
We've had 3 already, so.
Oh, really?
We were here early.
When I got here? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe that'll be it then. Maybe.
Hopefully.
So welcome. Thank you guys for listening in today. We have not a whole lot going on as far as like Central Virginia Business Coalition news.
Right.
Because we don't have
Are we going to talk about your new employee?
Oh, we can.
Yeah, you have a new employee.
I do have a new employee.
His name is Sylvester. He is a snake.
Sylvester the
and
snake.
He apparently his coworker Megan did not like him. So just wanted to mention that because, I don't know if she listens or not, but if she doesn't now, she knows.
She doesn't. I think she does every now and then, but she enjoyed most of her day sitting on her desk yesterday versus being, behind the desk.
I love airing all her dirty laundry.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, I mean, it was like a little baby copperhead, and it was an adventure. I mean, we've been in that office now going on 7 years, and I think this is the first time I've ever seen a snake of any kind. So that was kind of the highlight of my day. I had the snake, and then I had a meeting with actually one of our guests today, James, and then I went home. I was like, I was like, I've had enough. It was enough for me today. So no, we're winding down kind of that first half of the year now. And I think a lot of people are already in like summer mode, so I'm kind of getting into that mode myself. But we do have our coffee talk for the Lynchburg area coming up May 29th. And we're at Campbell County Rescue Squad over off Rainbow Forest Drive. And this is the first time they've ever hosted us, and I'm really hoping for a great turnout. So if you're a business owner in the area, we want you to come out and we want you to come out anytime to any of the coffee talks we have. But I really encourage you to come out. I love it when we have like nonprofit and organizations host because people get to see more. You don't always know as much about the nonprofits as you do like a regular business. Like when we have it at Chick-fil-A, people know about Chick-fil-A, right? They're going to come. But when we host them at nonprofit organizations, I love it because people get to actually come in and see what they do, talk a little bit more to them about what their needs are. I know one of the things that Tina Miller, she is the president of the Campbell County Rescue Squad. They're working on upgrades to their actual building. Right. So I think it would be great for people to come in and see what those upgrades are. Like, what do they need? What are some needs they have?
Because, and the things that they do to serve the community too.
Well, so they're volunteer. Yeah, they're all volunteers. So it's not like, they're getting paid to come out there and do the things that they do. So
my favorite thing about events there is there are like 30-year-old pictures of Tina on the wall. So you get to see a young Tina Miller.
Yeah. Can't wait.
As a former member of a rescue squad that's now closed, Alta Vista, we used to host a lot of events in our crew hall to show people what they do, what we do, what it takes to run the agency.
Right, because it's a lot.
And it's amazing how much it boosts up the morale in the community. Want to support that because, it's definitely fading away.
Yeah.
When it comes to that, they're switching to all paid staffs. And now you call an ambulance, it's no longer free.
Right.
It's a good chunk of money. So definitely it's
and it's one of those things that you don't really think about until you need it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
a
lot of people just in the back of their head, like you said, they forget.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and I think too, a lot of the communities, they think that these like rescue squads, fire departments, like the volunteers, I think they think like, oh, well, they're probably government funded. They're getting all this money. And that's not the case, and really they rely on the donations of the people in the area that they serve to kind of help them be able to provide the services. So, if you're available to come out May 29th from 8 to 10, I do like to mention it's rolling. You don't have to stay the whole 2 hours. I think a lot of people think, I got to be there at 8 and I have to stay for 2 hours. That's not how this works. It's a rolling event. Now I have to be there from 8 to 10, but we want you to come and, network in the time that you've got. And then if you have to be at work, great. If you can't come right at 8 because you're getting kids on the bus, which you shouldn't be because I think all schools are closed after. Well, no, I think some schools are going.
Some are still June. Gone. Yeah.
I know Bedford County's out.
June 3rd, I think, for Lunch Break City School.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So if you can't make it, that's, right at the beginning, that's okay too. We don't block you at the door if you're not in right at 8:00. So, be on the lookout for some more information coming up regarding our Christmas in July. We're actually toying with doing something else a little different. I've actually been talking with James about it. Talked to him about it yesterday. We're looking at potentially combining our community giving fair into a community fair / vendor Christmas in July market. So it's going to be really cool if we do what we're hoping to do. So be on the lookout for information about that in the next couple of weeks once we kind of air out all of our thoughts on how to combine those two together and make it a bigger event that not only is fun for the community to come out to with their kids, but it's also going to bring awareness to the nonprofits that are there, and then also kick off a little bit of back to school time all in one big event. So I think that's going to be really cool. So
I think so too.
Kind of keep your eyes and ears open.
I'm excited
for that. But yeah, that's all I got going on with the CVABC right now, for real.
Yeah, it's kind of a quiet time, getting ready for summer.
Yeah, I will
Time to start planning for the Christmas parade.
Well, and I was just going to say, speaking of parades, if you're in the Bedford area this weekend, this Saturday is the 250th Armed Forces Day Parade taking place in downtown Bedford. So at 11 a.m., it will kick off. It follows the same parade route as the Bedford Christmas Parade.
Okay.
So if you are set up anywhere on downtown Bedford, you will see it. But we've got a really good, I think we've probably got 60 some organizations that are in, whether it's floats or whether it's marching. We've got the marching bands, everything from like World War II veterans to Vietnam to, we have like reenactors. So it's going to be a really nice parade to come to celebrate the 250th here in downtown Bedford. So come out to that as well. But yeah, Bedford and Lynchburg Christmas parades, we got to start planning that. We usually open that up in July. That usually kicks off there as well.
Just around the corner.
Yep. Don't remind me. Don't remind me. So, but we want to focus today on our two guests that we have here in the studio, and we are going to start off with, hold on, I'm pulling up my Gleaning for the World, and I think a lot of people have heard about Gleaning for the World, right? But how many people?
Seen the truck at Sam's?
Yeah, but how many people know what Gleaning for the World does for the community? And so we've got James here, and we're going to chat about that.
And that is something I hear all the time when I start talking about some of the other many things that we do. I had no idea Gleaning did that. So thank you for the opportunity to come on.
Well, tell us, so just to kind of get us started, give us an overview of Gleaning for the World. And I know there's a lot of pieces to it, but maybe, tell us a little bit about, what y'all do, where you're located, how you serve the community.
So Gleaning for the World, actually, this September will be our 28th anniversary. We started in our founder's basement with a simple goal of trying to help people in need. And we've grown. Most people know us for our nationwide disaster response and work that we've done, humanitarian assistance overseas. But we also have our Teddy Bear Brigade program, which sends stuffed animals to children all over the country post-disaster, but also in like the hospital, in social service programs. We also have our Gleaning for Pets program, which helps shelters and rescues throughout Virginia. There are so many things. Our Wings program, which helps especially overseas for young women in underdeveloped countries. But then our Helping Our Neighbors program, a lot of people just don't realize we partner with local churches and pantry programs, other nonprofits throughout Central and Southwest Virginia to help people that are struggling, whether it's families or just individuals, getting that assistance and trying to help people through tough times.
Yeah. And I think you're right. A lot of people think about the whole disaster relief part of it, but they don't know some of the other, I think the Teddy Bear Brigade is really cool. And Now, for that, do they have to be new like stuffed animals? Can it be like gently loved, or can people donate them?
So new or gently loved, we'll take those pretty much anytime at our warehouse.
Okay.
In Concord, right off of 460. You can contact us by phone and we can give you information about discounted shipping. We can also take them at our new administrative office in Lynchburg as another option to drop them off. And the beauty is we get these stuffed animals from all over the country and even some from overseas from people that hear about the program. And we always include stuffed animals as part of our disaster response, but the children's hospitals and the social service program outreach that we've had groups reach out to us about, it's just probably our least promoted program, but it just naturally has spread and it's helping kids all over the country. So it's a really beautiful thing. And anyone that's got kids, who doesn't have a bunch of stuffed animals sitting around that they couldn't get rid of?
That's what I was just getting ready to say. I know I have probably 6 trash bags of stuffed animals that my 14-year-old now.
I'm glad she's not listening today.
No, well, she knows. I mean, we have them all put in there, but she as she was growing, she refused to get rid of them. Right. I don't want to get rid of them. I don't want to get rid of them. There's always I've told her we've got to start going through like these trash bags that are like just stuffed up in her closet. And I'm like, we got to get rid of some of these stuffed animals. And it's nice to know that we can send them to you guys and know they're going to, kids that are going to love on them. And instead of just like, oh, well, let's just toss them over at the Goodwill and see what happens. Or, I don't know what happened. Throw them, some people just throw them away, So I always think it's wonderful when you can find an opportunity that you can donate something that's going to go, to somebody in need versus, just not knowing where it's going to go, to be honest.
Talking about Christmas in July, starting in July, we will be shipping stuffed animals and some other supplies overseas to go to some kids that otherwise wouldn't have anything for Christmas. We have to start in July to make sure it gets there in time. And then there's the local work and all of these other programs and hospitals that we help with the stuffed animals throughout the year. So there's always a big need. And going out to some of these disaster sites, I thought the first time I was like, they just lost their house. Is this really? But seeing that child's face light up despite the trauma they've just been through because they've got that stuffed animal to cling to.
Yep.
It really is a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And it's a very welcome distraction.
Yes.
Because it doesn't matter the chaos that's going on. Like if you give them something and they can hold on to it and nobody's going to take it from them. Right. So it gives them that comfort and that peace.
Mm-hmm. Now, y'all also do like relief for pets too, which I don't think a lot of people know. I didn't know about that until I was looking on your website the other day that you did the pet relief.
So the Gleaning for Pets program officially started the beginning of 2021.
Okay.
And we serve as what they would call an ambassador for Greater Good Charities, which is a national nonprofit. Most of the major food manufacturers donate all of their extra food to them, and then they disperse it down to the ambassadors in every state to help shelters and the rescues, and even in some cases pantry programs in that state. Most states there's maybe 2 to up to 4 ambassadors. Here in Virginia, we are the only ambassador. So we service the entire state.
Oh, wow.
We do our best to, we could have started with a small number and just help that small number a lot, but we chose to help a lot of groups a little bit and we rotate through. So I have shelters and rescues in just about every county in Virginia that we help throughout the year as much as we can. And it's another one of these programs when people are struggling, animals are also struggling. And a lot of cases, our shelters and rescues are telling us that, because we get this food from you, we're able to help these families keep their pets that they love in the home and they don't feel like they have to surrender. We're helping keep their costs down for the animals in their care, which then they can afford more of the medical that they really have to cover. So it's a beautiful thing.
Well, yeah, because I bet, I never really thought about it like that if, someone starts to have issues at home or their funding is low or something has happened and they have pets and stuff, they're more likely to probably go take a pet to the Humane Society or leave it, at a shelter, because that's just one less mouth to feed, if you will.
And when you're struggling just to get through each day and not sure where you're going to be, things like that, it's a struggle.
And there's a lot of seniors out there that maybe don't have a lot of family, and that dog or cat is their whole world, and it means everything to them. That's why organizations like Meals on Wheels started their Manimals program, where they also will deliver pet food for that person's pet, because they found the people were taking the people food and giving it to their pet and going hungry because that was more important to them.
Yeah,
that's their little. Well, sometimes that's the only socialization they get.
Yeah, it's like their child. So they have that same. If you most people love their pets treated like their kid.
Oh, you've met my wife,
right?
Yeah,
and so you definitely my kids just say to me, "Dad, you love that dog more than us. That dog eats better than me." And I'm like, "That's not true."
And also, the dog talks back less. No,
I don't know. My dog's gotten very yippy lately. So is there a certain need that you have, like, that's more specific than others right now at this time of the year? Is it like water or, like what is kind of a big need that Gleaning has? Or is it just ongoing all the time, different areas, I'm assuming?
So with the different programs and, when I talk to people, there's always at least one of the programs that we have that speaks to them a little bit more.
Yeah.
And there's so many ways to support. If you want to look into our programs a little bit more, you can reach out to us. You can go to gleaningcharity.org and you'll see a lot more information about each program that we have. But June kicks off hurricane season, and the more disaster supply, non-perishable type things that we have on hand, especially the stuff that doesn't expire, the quicker we can get that response out following a major hurricane or even right now we're in tornado season and things like that. So those kind of general supplies, and we have listed on our website lots of suggested items. Anything, believe it or not, water can expire.
Yep.
So we are mindful of that. And
how did I not know that? I didn't know water.
Yeah, it doesn't
a lot
forever.
of things. A lot of things. There's a shelf life. So anything that doesn't have an expiration are great items to donate, whether it's, buckets and cleaning gear for cleanup following a natural disaster, flashlights and batteries. And there's so many things that can sit on a shelf as long as we need them to, and they're still going to be good when we turn to those to respond to help somebody.
Yeah.
And when things happen, we will be promoting, hey, we're going to be up at Sam's Club, and here's other ways to help. And, for some people, they'd rather just give money. And I always tell them, it costs us a good amount of money, depending on where we're responding, to get the tractor trailer, the box truck, for me to travel down and maybe help with getting that stuff out to the people in need. We also go back after the disaster when the homes have finally been repaired and people lost everything. And now they're starting over and the media has left and a lot of the assistance that was there right after the disaster.
Right. The news cycle's over and we've moved on to the next crisis, right? Whether it's political or geographical or storm related, anything like that. Like it
right.
Once it's out of mind, people don't donate.
I was in Western North Carolina just a few months ago with a couple of organizations we partnered with there, and Swannanoa Black Rock area. There are people still living in broke down campers and tents because they're still struggling to repair their homes. And this is going into 2 years later. I'm working with some families there where we're helping them get the basic furniture they need when they're finally being able to move back home. Mm-hmm. We partner with other groups that are on the ground that have caseworkers, and we figure out, okay, this is something we can help with. And that's something that we really love that we do. Besides the initial response, is that circling back and doing as much as we can. And a lot of that comes back to people that donated money and support. Besides all of the great people that always step up when we say we're trying to help with this natural disaster, and meet us at Sam's or stop by our warehouse in Concord.
So I know we wanted to talk a little bit about some upcoming events that Gleaning for the World has. And so I want to jump into that because this is another way people can support
absolutely
the organization. So tell us a little bit. Do we want to talk about the Duck Pluck or the golf or
well, Duck Pluck
and Gleaning Duck Pluck. That's a tongue twister if I've ever heard one. So
yes,
I've been trying to say that since we started. So
I just looked twice at it when you said that. I was like, what?
So besides our main website, you can go to gleaningduckpluck.com or gleaningduckpluck.org, and you can pull up all the information about Duck Pluck. This is a fun way. It's our first year to support our Helping Our Neighbors program. If you're familiar, behind the American Legion in Lynchburg, right on Greenview Drive, they have this beautiful lake. They've got some nice pavilions. It's the perfect site for something like this. We're selling ducks right now. The goal is to sell 2,500 ducks. And then on the day of the event, the 2,500 ducks are going to be released in the lake.
Oh my gosh.
And 3 of them will be randomly selected based on a number on the bottom to determine the winners. First prize is $2,500. Second prize is $1,000. Third prize is $500. Mm-hmm. And all the money from those duck sales is going right back into helping people locally. And it's a fun way to do something to support us, but also support your community. We're going to have a car show. We've got lots of great vendors, food trucks, kid zones. There'll be some other local nonprofits that are coming out to join us. It's going to be a fun day for the whole family. And, we hope that everyone turns out in a big way, and we sell all of our ducks, and we're thinking that this is something that's going to continue to grow for the next several years to keep helping more families locally.
So tell me or tell us, how much is it to purchase a duck?
One duck is $10, and that gets you a chance for those top 3 prizes. And even if you don't win, that's a cup of coffee for a lot of the places nowadays. Right. And it's going, 100 people that come out and buy 2 ducks, that's significant.
And it's going to so my question was like, well, if I can't make it out that day, how can I buy a duck? And it says here, more details about the Duck Pluck, including how to purchase ducks online, will be available soon. So
that's right. You can go onto our website or directly to gleaningduckpluck.com, and you can easily purchase your ducks right there. You can get confirmation. And then you don't have to be present to win. If you just want to support, but you've got a schedule conflict because, June 6th is the date of our event. Our rain date is the following Saturday, the 13th. But, we know that early June, families are starting to have graduations and other things going on. If you want to support and have a chance to win one of those top prizes, but you can't make it in person, you're still going to be in the running for one of those wonderful prizes while supporting a great cause.
And it is live on the website because I just pulled it up.
Yep.
And so you're at 0.12% of your goal, of your 2,500 duck goal. So go on there and get you a duck today. Just even if you just get one duck, or if you got 2 kids, get 2, because
come on, guys, pluck a duck.
You can't get just one.
Yeah. And if you're somebody would rather do it in person, you can stop by our new administration office, which is in the Forest Hill Shopping Center, formerly Nice is New, and just right in the middle of that shopping center, you'll see Gleaning for the World. You can stop in there and you can purchase your ducks in person with our staff. Call us if you're having any issues, but please get those ducks. Get yourself in the running for this great prize. If you're available, please come out and bring the whole family. The kids are going to have a great time. The adults are going to have a great time. We've got something for everyone. And it's just a great way to support doing more within our community.
And I'll mention too, and I mean, you probably, I know you've already said it, but I mean, it is free to come out the day of. You know, you don't have to purchase a duck to come to the event. Right. So, you know, again, just I wanna just hone in on the awareness of what Gleaning is doing. So, like, even if you come out just to learn more about who they are and what they're doing, and enjoy all the fun activities they have going on, you know, put it on your calendar. Now, if you haven't sold all 2,500 ducks, are they going to be available for purchase that day? Like, if people are there, or do you have to already kind of have them numbered and ready to throw in the lake?
We will be selling right up until we're ready to put them in the water.
Perfect.
So if somebody gets there early and maybe they hadn't gotten to it, but we would love to know that they were all sold, excuse me, before the day of the event. And there's going to be lots of other fun things. And everyone, that time of the year, the weather should be perfect, and it's such a great location. This being our first year, we've got a lot of things that are going to be there, but we're definitely having ideas for growing this and expanding the impact while making it an even bigger event year after year.
It definitely will. We used to do it for the rescue squad years ago on the river. And it was interesting trying to catch all those ducks before they got too far down the river. But but always the one that got the furthest, and we found it, that was the one that was how they pluck them. But it was definitely a big turnout. It just grew and grew and grew and grew. And it raised a ton of money.
Yeah, easy to put them in. Hard to get them out.
Did they used to do like the race, like whichever duck made it past a certain point? I remember that. I do remember the duck races.
And there was so many ducks. And later in the year, we'd hear people randomly post on the website like, "I found one in Brookneal. I found one."
That's cool.
And our goal is 2,500 ducks, but there are some events that have been going on for years where they're doing 25,000 ducks.
Right.
And I know that we could get there one day because nobody can knock the support that the local communities in this area have given to help Gleaning and so many other wonderful nonprofits in trying to make a difference locally as well as nationally.
Yeah. Well, I'll put this out there too, because I know there are people that jumped online this morning to purchase their, what is it, $100 ticket for the it just went right on my head. The St. Jude, the children, the home,
the dream home,
the dream home. Yes, dream home. Yes, because that sells out every year. Okay, so here's my thing: if you're spending $100 on one ticket, one shot, take and get 10 ducks and support Gleaning, and we can sell them out too.
And then you don't have to move.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, you don't have to move.
You don't have to move then.
But I mean, your chances are, just as great, if not greater, probably.
Yeah.
To win.
Less risk too.
We'll sell them out.
100, you got 10 ducks, that's 10 chances.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. 10 ducks. So, I think that's an awesome idea. And it's fun. And I love that y'all have incorporated it into a fun day.
And I hear you're going to have a celebrity there as well. In the duck costume.
Oh, well, yes.
Or was that just before?
Leading up to it, you might see a duck out by some of the banners that we're getting ready to put out, maybe dancing alongside the banner, just trying to draw people's attention and get the word out. One of our in-kind sponsors, iHeartRadio, they're going to be out there with a photo booth and it's going to be a great day that we've been putting a lot of work into this first year, and we're hoping to see like a really good turnout. And, every penny raised is going right back into helping people locally. And, it's a wonderful event. I think that we haven't had anything quite like this locally, which is how we settled on this. We didn't want to do something that everyone else was doing.
Right.
But something that could be fun and we could grow. And, please go to gleaningduckpluck.com or gleaningduckpluck.org and get your ducks today. Even if you bought one duck, you still have pretty good odds for considering we're doing 2,500 ducks. That's a decent shot. People have way less chance of winning when they run out to buy those lotto tickets with Mega Millions and things like that. Right. This is a very good chance at winning, and you're supporting a great cause locally.
Yeah. Well, and the ticket cost is reasonable. I mean, it's easy. Like, okay, $10. I can buy I can buy a duck.
I got that in my pocket right now. That's rare.
It's something it's something easier to do than like $100, $200.
If they don't want to buy a duck, they can at least give $10 to the duck dancing and make the duck.
That's right.
Make them dance more and be more money doing it.
Dancing.
Even if they don't want to buy a duck, but they come out and support the event, and they are purchasing from like some of our vendors. They've maybe paid a vendor fee to us to help with the cost of the event to raise money, but some vendors are going to donate a portion of their proceeds back to us. There's going to be other things out there and other ways that people can donate and support the overall fundraising for the event. But we really hope to see every duck sold so that we can up the order for ducks next year.
No duck left behind.
No
That's
duck
right.
Left behind.
No duck left behind.
So I love it. I was looking at the date and I'm like, I have something that day. What is it? June 6th, I'll actually celebrate working for Visiting Angels for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
I was like, why is that date sticking out?
And that's ironic because it's $10 a duck.
So if you like what I do and you like me, go buy a duck. So that's $1 a year. That's a deal.
Yeah.
Just to celebrate Mike. And you could win a prize. You don't even have to share it with me unless you win the big prize. And then I'm going to need.
And I'm going to steal that, Heather, that no duck left behind.
Yeah,
I like that.
Good.
No duck left behind.
So there's 2 questions that we ask every podcast guest. The first one is, how long has Gleaning of the World been part of this Central Virginia Business Coalition?
Why are you looking at me?
I figured you knew.
Oh, I do know. But they've been, it's going on 2 years now.
Okay.
It's been about 2 years.
All right. And what do you think is the greatest benefit of being part of the CVABC?
The networking and the support that everyone shows for one another, and whether it's a business or a nonprofit, and the helping get the word out. Most small businesses and most nonprofits that I know do wonderful work. They have a great business, a great product, but they're so busy with doing the
business.
The business itself. They don't put enough into letting people know why they should support that business or that nonprofit. And the Business Coalition definitely helps us, all of us, with getting that word out.
Yeah, that's great.
Awesome.
So, and if somebody wanted to get in touch with Gleaning for the World, what's the best way to do that? So they can go to gleaningduckpluck.com for the duck pluck.
For the duck pluck, you can go to gleaningcharity.org for our main website about programs, and there's more contact information.
And there's a lot of information on there.
And then we also have, you can call us at 434-993-3600. That's our main line. And our receptionist will be happy to get you to the right person, depending on what your interests are. If you're just looking for a volunteer opportunity, we're always looking for help, whether it's for this event or some of the work that we're doing with veterans and helping our neighbors, pet program, you name it. There is something for everyone. And I truly believe that no matter how busy you are, there is a way to get involved and help.
I like it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and telling everybody about the organization and the event. And if you're listening, we expect you to go online and pluck a duck right now. We'll be right back after this commercial. Today's podcast is brought to you by Omega Disaster Restoration, located in Campbell County, Virginia. Omega specializes in water, fire, and smoke damage restoration, as well as mold remediation. Their region includes Central and Southwest Virginia, which spans a vast service area from Blacksburg to Charlottesville and Stanton to Danville.
In addition to disaster restoration and full-service reconstruction and remodeling, Omega is proud to offer custom all-wood cabinets through their Hanover Woodworking Studio, custom countertops via their Top Solution Studio, and dumpster services through Old Dominion Dumpsters, all part of the Omega family of brands. A beautiful showroom is currently under construction at their Exchange Drive location and will be soon open to the public, showcasing their diverse offerings.
Customers can call 434-616-4659 for emergency assistance with water, fire, smoke damage, or mold remediation needs. Omega provides 24/7 emergency response, ensuring that help is always available. Locally owned and not a franchise, Omega is your first and last call in any emergency, restoring your home or business from beginning to end. For more information about Omega Disaster Restoration and their comprehensive services, please visit omegadisasterrestoration.com/VA/Lynchburg.
Visiting Angels, America's Choice in Home Care, is now serving Lynchburg and the surrounding counties from their new location at 2201 Linghorn Road, providing our community with personal care services, including assistance with bathing, dressing, meal preparation, grocery shopping, light housekeeping, and much more. Our trained staff have to pass all of our requirements for a high standard of care, ensuring that you have a compassionate, kind, and qualified caregiver. Our office team works with you as a partner in providing care for you or your family member to make the task of starting and continuing care an easier process. At Visiting Angels, we understand that every individual is different. That's why our team of dedicated caregivers is committed to providing tailored assistance to make you happier and healthier at home. Call 434-439-4698 to learn more about our services and schedule a free in-home, no-obligation consultation. Trust Visiting Angels in Lynchburg to bring peace of mind to you and your loved ones.
Visiting Angels, America's Choice in Home Care.
Everybody's singing along.
Not that I don't love that commercial. I do want to let our listeners know that if you would like to advertise on Talk Local to Me and have your own commercial play
Dun, dun, dun.
during our commercial break or even the intro or outro to Talk Local to Me, you can do that. And it's only $100 for the month. That is a steal of a deal.
It is.
You get your 30-second commercial that can either be host read by myself and Mike, or you can come in and record your own here in the Media Squatch studios. And it's just a great way to get your information out, because not only are we live, but once this live show's over, it's uploaded to anywhere you get your spot. Yeah,
Millions.
anywhere. So you're being heard all over the world. So great opportunity for just $100 a month. So if you're interested, contact me at heather@CVABC.org. And now, for the second half of our show, which I'm always excited about to talk about, is food.
Right. And seafood.
Seafood at that, because that is my
Seafood,
most favorite
burgers,
food.
Corn dogs, all the things.
Yeah. So do you want to introduce our guest?
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to have this guest on today. So this is my friend Thomas Bradner, who owns 801 on Rivermont, and it's seafood, burgers, chicken. They have some of the best buffalo chicken anywhere. I'm just saying. But right now I'm addicted to the Bang Bang chicken tacos, because they used to just come with shrimp. Now they come with chicken too.
Oh,
They're
sounds
amazing.
good.
So also they have a great karaoke DJ on Saturday. I don't know who it is, but I've heard good things.
I've heard rumors.
So welcome, Thomas. Glad to have you on
Thank you.
the podcast today. So tell us a little bit about 801 and how you ended up on Rivermont.
So we had started out saying we need seafood in our city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we have some other spots, but we need fresh seafood. We need something to bring a kind of a New Orleans vibe along with the Maryland flavors. I know it sounds kind of weird, but we have them both, two totally different areas. But so we started out downtown. We picked a little small spot and turned a building into a restaurant that's never been a restaurant. Very successful in our first year, and we outgrew it. We realized that we could not take care of the customer demand and needs. And so we moved up to Rivermont back last August, and we went from a 40-seat restaurant to close to 200 seats.
including a beautiful outdoor patio.
Yes,
Yeah.
And our patio is pet friendly, so you can bring your fur babies as well and enjoy a day out there on the patio as well. And then we just realized the demand was needed, and we was able to expand our menu for not just seafood and subs to now we have steaks and we have wings and we have smash burgers, and just grow the menu so there's something for everybody. So we have a very, very diverse menu. So if you come, it's not just seafood. And we're very, very, we've, knock on wood, have not had anybody come back and said, hey, I had a reaction because I ate at your restaurant on our allergies, because, food allergies are real. See, a lot of people have a shellfish allergy and they're scared to eat at a restaurant with shellfish. We understand that. But, not saying that we can't guarantee, but we do our best. And we've had people come in, I'm severely allergic, but they were able to successfully eat. So we're proud of that. We're
also one of the few places in town you can actually get a good turkey burger too.
Yes.
With turkey bacon. So you can get a bacon cheeseburger.
Yes.
And it can be mostly alpha-gal friendly. So the cheese, some people.
Yeah. So we're definitely familiar with alpha-gal as well. And so we have options for that, and vegetarian too. And we just we base off from, we're a family owned and operated. My sons are there, my sister, cousins, a lot of family. And we have some regular staff too that we brought in that are adopted like family. And we just do true home cooking, make it from scratch, do it fresh, cook to order. And we're all about that. So you come in and you know that you're getting fresh, you're getting great quality. And, it's definitely not a pre-packed restaurant where we make our own sauces. And, between my sister, myself, and my son, and then even some of our cooks back there coming up with some great creations, we definitely can, from boiled bags to, put it on an entree. If you get creative and we can do it, we'll make it happen. We're not stuck to it.
And I just started getting their clam strips, and they are the best I've ever had.
Now you do brunch too, right? Is that just on Sundays?
Saturday and Sunday. We do brunch, lunch, and dinner all at one time. So you have a choice for about 85 items to look at.
Yeah.
Our brunch is not something too fancy, so if you look at it, it's like, what am I eating? No, you actually recognize it. It's grandma's country brunch.
Right.
We have hash skillets and biscuits and gravies.
And that hash skillet.
Yeah.
So I'm looking on his menu though. So so I'm going to just go back to, you were talking about we need a good seafood, right, in this area. And that's one of the things, like my husband and I, we love seafood, right? And every year we go to the beach and we load up. Like we eat as much seafood as we possibly can. Cause my husband's like, if you're by the ocean, the seafood's going to be
fresh,
good quality, fresh. And then when we come back to like our area, he's always hesitant to do much with the seafood because he's like, I don't know that I want to get oysters from here.
Let me tell you my favorite thing about 801. So when they transferred ownership, things like that, like they had to get the health inspection. And what was your score on that, Thomas?
We scored 100.
100. Not
awesome.
A 98.
Yeah.
Not a 90, but 100. And Thomas was telling me the other day, like they've got little sensors that come in their shipments of seafood, and like if it ever gets above a certain temperature, that thing trips and they can't serve it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fresh and controlled, and I am funny about clam strips. Like good clam strips are really good, but if you get bad ones, they're not good. I've gotten them, I think, 5 times now. I'm a little addicted, but I tend to get something on the menu and get it over and over again. Yeah. And I'm only there like 3 or 4 days a week. So it's not like I eat there a lot or anything. But the clam strips are really good. So.
Well, so we always go to this one restaurant in the Outer Banks as soon as we get there. We don't go anywhere else. It's straight to Henry's. I don't know if you've ever been to Henry's, but it's one of my favorite. That's where we go for breakfast because my husband loves the crab cake eggs Benedict. And so now I'm seeing that you have the blue crab Benedict. So I know where I will be taking.
So and we could also do a crab cake one as well.
Oh, well, I mean, even if it just has crab on it, period.
So
I mean, he's not going to care.
We took my mom there for her birthday and did a family brunch. And she actually told Thomas today, because we were together, he came by the office and she was like, that blue crab eggs Benedict was the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking at your menu now, and I would have to come I don't know how many times because there's so many things I want to try. So now that I know you're open for lunch, I'll be there more because I'll just come in for lunch and eat my.
And on Tuesday they have the smash burger special. It's like $10.99.
Yeah. So every Tuesday is Burger Tuesday. So all of our smash burgers on our menu are $10.99. And then lunchtime, we do a great lunch special. We have the single patty smash burger or your choice of a foot long or corn dog platters, including a side and a drink for $12.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. Now, I know we were chatting just a minute ago before we came back from a commercial that you guys do seafood boils to go, which is another thing I think is kind of rare in this area. You can't really find that. How does that work?
So our boils are pretty much, you can pick an already pre-made entree and put it in a bag if you'd like, or be creative. You could build your own, so you could tell us what you want in it. We a la carte it and put it all in there. And then you pick your flavor. And then, we have more than just your seafood flavors. We also have Jamaican jerk. We have sweet Thai chili. So we can pretty much fit to any culture with the boils. So it's not just your typical Old Bay, Louisiana hot, Chesapeake. You can go a little more into garlic parm and, sweet Thai chili, things like that, buffalo. So you can get creative with your bags and you can mix more than one flavor. So it's totally your choice. It's kind of build your own and have fun with it. And we put it in a bag, pressure steam it, we package it and send it out. And it's just a bag full of ooey gooey, wonderful flavor.
Wonderfulness.
I'm getting hungry already.
I know. I'm sitting here like, maybe I should just leave straight from here and go to.
So speaking of their sweet Thai chili, they also have Brussels sprouts that are amazing. They deep flash fry them and then put a Thai chili sauce on them.
Stop. That is my favorite.
A spicy, crispy Brussels sprout.
Did you say that because I love Brussels sprouts?
No, they're my favorite vegetable.
They're my favorite vegetable.
Right, but
how did we not know this?
But it's like that's been known as the world's most hated vegetable.
Yeah.
And then we get people that come in, it's like, we're going to try this. And they'll try it and they're like, I never liked Brussels sprouts till now.
Right.
It's just a whole different thing. And I don't eat Brussels sprouts myself, but I absolutely love that.
I love Brussels sprouts. I'll eat them all.
If they're cooked right, they're amazing.
Yeah, we deep fry them till they get, almost a blackish tint to them, get them a crisp on them.
Oh, that's the best.
And then we sprinkle them with Himalayan sea salt and top them with our sweet Thai chili sauce as they come straight at the grease. So therefore it kind of caramelizes to the Brussels sprouts. As some of our customers come in, they say it's cracking a dish I can't stop.
Right. Right. So,
now you guys are a restaurant, of course, so you can go and eat, but you can also go there and have some fun, entertainment. Let's talk a little bit about that because we got both of you in the room. DJ,
right.
Was it DJ Jazzy Mike? I don't know what you are.
DJ Mike.
Just DJ Mike. Can I add the Jazzy?
Uncle Mike? No.
Oh, dang.
No, I don't think so.
Start that.
It's a good idea though. Like I kind of like it, but no.
Yeah.
So we used to do karaoke at 801 like as participants, and then a need came up, and I was like, and Tom was like, I think we're just gonna do it in house. I'm like, I'll help you with it, and then it was like, oh, I really like this. Like this is a lot of fun, and like to me, it's important to know like when you do karaoke, like how it is to be on the other side, because I think a lot of DJs, not faulting anybody at all, but like I think a lot of DJs kind of forget how it is to be on the other side, and like you want to have a good experience for them so they'll come back, right? Because it's for me, it's all about like there's nothing better than when like there's a bunch of people there for karaoke and the restaurant is just buzzing and it's like, all right, this is awesome, right?
Right.
Because it's just more fun. It's also good for Thomas's business.
Yeah.
But it's also a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun to do karaoke in a big crowded area than in an empty room.
And then definitely having the ability to do live music and karaoke and all that good stuff is that our side of our bar is separated from our main dining room.
Right.
So we could easily close the door. So if you come in and don't want to be in the middle of all of that,
right,
you can sit in the isolated dining room and you can still hear it, but it's not
in your face.
It's not in your face overwhelming.
Right.
It's more of just a typical radio vibe in the background.
And typically when there's live music or a DJ or whatever, they try to keep it where with that door shut, you can hear it, but it's not overwhelming. So
you can still enjoy the restaurant as well and not have to. And of course, you can sit out on the patio if the weather's nice,
right,
and enjoy the patio. With Friday nights, we do live music of some sort. It could be acoustic, 1 person, 2 man, 3 man. It could be piano. It could be the whistling duel. It's something going on Friday nights. And then Saturday night, we have DJ Mike. And he's been a great blessing because I was going to do it. And Lord, I can't afford to keep replacing all the glass because I can't sing. So,
right.
So I'm glad that Mike came because he's a wonderful singer.
I can't sing either, but I want to do karaoke.
Every once in a while, I do just load a song in for Thomas. I'm like, you're singing tonight. No option. So
yeah, they make me sing every now and then.
And it's also like, it can get wild. I'm not going to lie, but we also try really hard to be family friendly because our biggest singer one night was Jason's granddaughter.
Yes.
Right. So little Maddie was having a blast with the microphone, and some of the songs she knew better than others, but like she was singing along, she was making everybody sing with her. So like we try really hard to make it a family friendly show.
If we see that there's definitely kids in the house, we make sure that the songs playing is not anything that's not family friendly. And of course, later in the night, as the kids leave and go home, we let the adults cut up and have fun. And we always do it around 7, 8 o'clock at night until 10 or 11 after dinner rush. So that way you still come in and enjoy dinner. If you don't want to stay for the entertainment, it's not in the middle of dinner, so you can come and enjoy your dinner and then leave before that starts as well. And then we're excited about the new Tiki Bar that we just launched on our patio. We've had it running a couple of weekends, but the weather has not been friendly. Right. But once the weather breaks, we plan on putting the karaoke and stuff out on the patio and with the Tiki Bar as well. So you can just be outside, enjoy the weather, walk up to the Tiki Bar and enjoy a great summer cocktail or a draft beer, because we have kegs out there, and, bottle beer and just anything you pretty much want.
So hear me out. I'm still thinking that what we need to do is our next business off the clock should be it should be there. We should do a CVABC night
at 801.
At 801, where we can have apps sitting out for like our members, kind of like we did at the neighbor's place.
They also have fried pickles, and it's the whole spear.
Yeah.
It's not the chips anyway.
Yeah, because the neighbor's place, hosted us there. We had apps set out for everybody, and we could do that and then encourage people if they want to purchase dinner and stay and do karaoke. Yeah. That would be a really fun night, because we're trying to do more of our business after hours events being more just fun. Like, not businessy. I mean, yeah, you're still networking, but it's just, you want to come out and have a good time too. So
and with the Tiki Bar out there, like, it would be good because we would be outside. There would be access there, because sometimes it's hard when you get a restaurant and the dinner rush starts coming in, and it can be a challenge to
So we're due to do one in like June, so we may have to chat about that.
And then our happy hour is a very good attraction too. It's 2 to 5, $1 wings, $1 oysters, and lots of drink specials as well.
Yeah.
So it's is that every day?
7 days a week from 2 to 5 happy hour. And we have
I'm going to start working y'all find me at 801. I'll just be working, eating oysters.
We also do $2 all day drafts on certain draft beers. And then we have $3 Long Islands and margaritas during happy hour. So we have a great happy hour.
What are y'all doing the rest of the day today?
Right.
Everybody here.
Margaritas may be involved.
Okay.
I can't vouch. I don't know. So, no, it's
okay.
I'd be willing to say your turnout's going to be really good if we have this at 801.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think we should do it. I think we should plan a day and do it.
And we'll be like, where's Heather? And she's just in the back eating oysters.
I'll just be eating oysters in the back.
And, we love to tell the customers that, yes, it was Oliver's prior to us. And we merged in and took over Oliver's. And we ran both menus for about 8 months. And then we sat down and looked at our sales, and we picked all the hot items between the two menus and created our new menu. We went from 130 items down to about 60 because it was overwhelming. It was a lot
it was,
for the staff as long with the customers. And so we picked so we did keep some of Oliver's great hits, remodified, reflavored, renamed them. But we still definitely kept the smash burgers and the wings and the jalapeno popper balls and
the hot honey chicken sandwich
and the hot honey. And we modified that. Went from buying a pre-made hot honey pimento to in-house made.
Yeah.
And so we make our own hot honey as well, along with the pimento cheese. And it just
my stomach just grumbled.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I think that's a good thing. Because that's another thing, and I never like to say my husband's right, but every now and then he is. But he always does prefer when we go to a restaurant that he's always like, it's great to have a whole lot of things, but when you have a whole lot of things, there's more room for error because you're trying so hard to do so much. Right. Like, you're not being good at just one thing. You're trying to do way too many things, and so it's always, I think, going from 130 down to 60 was definitely a really good move, especially after taking the time to look at what was. The favorites.
And what I love is he kept everything the same to kind of see how things sold.
That's
like,
awesome.
Let's actually track and go off real data and things like that, and then trimming down the things that weren't as popular and things like that.
Well, and then that gives people time to adjust, right? Because then you have people that are like, oh, I liked this at Oliver's and you took it away, and I'm never coming here again.
People that didn't know it changed, right? And they're like, wait, what? It's different? So
I think the biggest thing we hear now was, it was full of dog pictures. We love dogs, but it was, change the name, change the theme, So we took all the dog pictures down.
Oh.
We still have them. So if you have a dog picture with us and you want it, please come by. We have them. We'll be happy to let you have it. But just to change the theme, we wanted to lean more towards the beach vibe. We want you to feel like you're going to the beach, even though we're in the middle of the city. But it definitely gives you a chance to come out and enjoy the different atmosphere and a new face, new look with new food. Definitely bring a new view to the area.
Yeah.
And it's been a great turnout.
Well, I am excited to come try it, and I'm sad to say I have not yet. So I'm definitely going to head out. I don't make it down to like Rivermont very often, just because I live in Bedford. So sometimes it's
I get it.
a journey for me. But I'm definitely going to be heading.
And it's definitely, a lot of people say, they go downtown, like, gosh, Rivermont's so far away. We're only 1 mile from the downtown district. So you come straight up Main Street and you're right there at us. We're not all the way up Rivermont, so we're closer to the downtown end of it. So you could definitely, if you're coming downtown, you could journey right up Main Street and be at our place within a mile.
And don't be intimidated by parking. Right, because it can be intimidating because it's just kind of like street parking, things like that. There are some different lots around that.
So if you turn on Boston Avenue beside the post office, and we have a parking lot behind the Galleria House on the right, and there's a parking lot back there. And then now the school's let out, the parking has gotten a whole lot more on the street as well. But in general, we do have that extra parking lot over there down beside Boston. And of course, after 5 p.m., you could park along these streets by the post office where it's 10-minute parking because they no longer enforce parking after 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Can you park beside Magnolia too after a certain time? Or is that
no, you can't park in the Magnolia lot. That is owned by Randolph and Magnolia, and they will tell you.
Okay.
So we strongly discourage people not to park over there. Not saying they will or won't. You might be a hit and miss, but
there are big signs up there that say they're like, "Hey, don't park here."
Yes, and so we tell everybody, please.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was.
If you come into our restaurant or even Rivermont Pizza as well, below us, which is a great wood fire pizza as well. If you come into our end of the block, we ask that you park on the street or use our parking lot that's over there behind the Galleria. So that way we keep mutual friends with the college along with Magnolia Foods as well, and keep their parking lot open for their customers too.
Yeah.
Because we all got to get along and be in the same neighborhood, So so definitely we try to respect each other's space as well. And so we could all have customers, and but we are excited about the new launch coming the first of the month. We have seafood style pizza.
Ooh. I saw the pizza boxes the other day, and I'm like, does this mean what I think it means?
Yes, crab dip pizza, shrimp marinara pizza, crab pizza. So, definitely a seafood vibe, something different, something
Heather's
new.
eyes just glazed over.
I'm so excited.
She's just like,
I love seafood. You have no idea.
And our beach style subs are coming back for the summer. So it's our freshly sliced, piled high, beach style toasted subs like you'd get at the beach. So they're coming back for the summer on the first of the month as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess 801 will just be taking all my money. So
I'm telling you, there's a reason we're there 3 to 4 days a week. Because if I get, sometimes I don't get to leave work until like 7:30, right? And so I'll text Shane. I'm like, have you cooked already? She's like, no. And I'm like, do you just want to go grab something out? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, but you have to pick. I'm like, well, we're going to 801 because that's the only place in my car is to go. So because the food's good and there's enough variety, right?
But you can do something, different.
Yeah, because like the Bang Bang. I used to love the Bang Bang shrimp tacos. Now it's the Bang Bang chicken tacos. They're fish and chips, and their fish sandwich.
So I'll have to take
really
Hunter
good.
there because he loves fish and chips.
It's really good. And they have Sidewinder fries, which is like really thick, and then sweet potato fries as well, which are new. And like I was so happy to see. So they are.
So we definitely can create your own. We're very, very open to that. And the salad bar is coming the first of the month.
Oh yeah,
yeah. We were going to launch it last month, but right now with tomatoes at $10 a pound, you can't have a salad bar without tomatoes. So without having to increase our price on our menus for the tomato cost at the moment, we decided to hold back on the salad bar until the first of the month. Plus the weather is not fully broke yet. People prefer salad bars more in the hot
summer,
fall versus the colder months, So definitely some new items coming and some great things, and we are definitely excited with it, and it's been a great turnout. We're very, very pleased with making the move, and we stressed the move at first because we obviously had a lease downtown,
right?
And we were blessed with somebody taking over the lease downtown, so we was able to get out of that and no longer have 2 rents,
right?
But we definitely was able to pull it off. We were supported very well, where it did not financially hurt us to be able to afford to pay both rents at the moment. So definitely the customers are loving it, and just make sure we keep in the curve of the fresh stuff coming in and specials coming in. And we did the groper smothered crab dip entree last week, and that was a big hit. And it was a fresh groper, your choice of fried, seared, grilled, smothered with our house-made blue crab dip. and served with 2 sides. That was a big hit, and the jambalaya has been a big hit.
Jambalaya is good.
Yep.
So do you still do the empanadas? Are still on the menu, right?
Yes.
So they have crab dip empanadas.
Oh wow!
So it's that blue crab dip in it? Yeah.
Yep. And then we deep fry it and then season it with Old Bay, and then we're getting ready to get more creative with the empanadas. We're getting ready to do like shrimp ones and some different styles. Well, with our seafood in the empanada and. It's been a great hit. Those empanadas that started out as a sample given to us to try, just the dough. And I was like, what am I going to do with an empanada? We're a seafood restaurant. And I was making crab dip at the moment. And I was like, let me try this. And oh my God, it's like the Brussels sprouts. It's cracking a dish.
It's so crazy. It might just work.
Huh. So. I can't wait. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna tell Chris that's where we're going.
So tell everybody your address and where to find you.
So we are at 2496 Rivermont Avenue, right next door to the Randolph College. If you get to Randolph, you've gone too far. Look behind you. There we are, the big white building with the big patio outside. Can't miss us. We are open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. till 10 p.m. Sometimes we extend a little further on entertainment nights and serve lunch during the week, and we also have full menu as well. So if you want a bowl bag at breakfast, please come by and get it. So definitely
it's a thing.
Menu.
Okay.
All right. So we ask every podcast guest 2 questions that comes on. The first one is, how long have you been part of the Central Virginia Business Coalition?
I would say probably about 4 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think is the greatest benefit of being part of the CVABC?
Definitely the networking and the meet and greets and coffee talks or all that kind of stuff. Just in general, it connects you with other business owners, connects you with your community of things around you. So you definitely, I have to say, that was it.
I thought he was going to say Mike. I was waiting for it. I figured you coached him in the car.
I did. I told him. I said, just don't say Heather. That's all I said.
I was waiting. I was gonna be like, that's it. I'm out of here.
So
anyway.
No, but it's been great to have you on today. I'm glad we made it. So we tried to have you on last week, and then running a business gets in the way of running a business, right?
And we almost got interfered today. And, we was able to call it off. But definitely I have to say, Mike has been on me.
Yeah,
like a fly, and you got to get on this. Got to get it. And I'm very glad he did.
Well, and it's good. It's good though that because as a business owner and you're a member, you want to use your benefits and so sometimes it takes us staying on top of you guys, just saying, hey, have you used this or not? Because we want you to get the most out of what you're putting into it, So.
And definitely as an owner operator, I'm very busy.
Yeah.
So things like that will slide by, I'm going to get to it and never get to it because, between payroll and ordering and, just all that stuff that goes along with it.
And same thing with me. I almost didn't make it today because I was had a situation, handled it, but didn't it was up in the air and I'm like, Thomas is coming here to rob me. I gotta go. But sometimes it happens. So
and I almost didn't make it here today because there was copperhead in my house yesterday. So who knows what could have happened?
Make Copperhead, which I'm gonna make her a new nameplate for her desk.
You could have brought them. We could have cut them up and deep fried them and made them
a little snake rattler bites. Yeah, fried snake bites.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys both for being on with us today. If you've been listening in, make sure that you go back, you check out Gleaning for the World, how you can purchase a duck. And then also go check out the menu for 801 and schedule yourself a date night or a brunch or just some time with your family. Go play some karaoke.
Go at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, get dinner on Saturday and then stay for the karaoke a little bit. And then you still got time to go get ice cream. So,
and if you're a member, be on the lookout for an after hours with us there.
That's right.
And join us.
And you don't have to go far to get ice cream if you come to my restaurant because there's Rookies right behind us.
Yeah.
I forgot all about
that. I forgot Rookies is right behind you.
So you can come eat lunch, dinner with us and walk around the corner and get some great ice cream at Rookies as well.
They do pints to go too.
I love Rookies. Yes. So with that, everyone, go get you some lunch. And if you need any more information about any of the members that you heard us talking about today, you can find that at
CVABC.org. Have a great week. We'll see you next Wednesday.